Hi, it's Stacy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my February monthly spread, and we are also going to be doing my notes pages. I loved how I set them up in my January spread, and I wanted to do the same thing for February. So I'm just starting off by writing out the top banners and going to do the big bars. I find that's the easiest, just to kind of start with the base and just lay it down. I like to white out these like little bars over the dates, just because this particular month it was pretty light in the background and you'd be able to see it through, so I thought it'd just be best if I just white it out, and then I would like it a lot more. So I'm super happy with how this month turned out. I love all the pink and the red and the pop of black. I think it looks so pretty. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. So I'm just going to lay down my base. I will come back to you guys when I do my day-to-day. Okay, so my base is all down. I have put the stickers for the days that are not in the month, as well as my deco sidebar. And I'm putting in my holidays. I just like to white up the ones that I just don't personally celebrate. And then I put the ones that I do from the kit. For Sundays that I just really don't do a whole lot in the day, I like to use those full boxes. So I put one down on the 4th just because I didn't really have anything big that I did that day. So starting on the 1st, my daughter went skiing for the first time. She went with her Sparks group, which is a form of Girl Guides, and it was so cute. So I didn't really have a skiing sticker to mark it, so I just used one of our snow stickers from our weather sheet. On the 2nd, we had a games night, and you're honestly going to see a big pattern on my Sundays. Apparently I do games night a lot on Sundays, but to mark that I just layered on top of a flag one of our games night icons. On the 3rd, we watched the movie game night actually. I thought it was really funny, it was really cute. If you guys haven't seen it, I'd recommend. It's really good. So I just used a movie marquee to mark that. On the 5th, I got a massage this day, and honestly super missing those nowadays. I think I can get one now. I think they're open where I live, but I think I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. And then I also did cut my planner inserts this day. So if you guys are new to my channel, I'm really behind on my planning, and I always get really behind. So I was planning out all my planners for the year, and I was cutting out the inserts to use for my work planner this day. So to mark that, I just used a Coffee Monsterz Co guide with all of their planning accessories. On the 6th, I went and played Nancy Drew with my sister-in-law. So to mark that, I just used a computer icon. And then I went for coffee with my friend Janelle in the evening, and the coffee sticker is from Be Happy Plans. I love this one. I love the little heart on there. I think it's really adorable. On the 7th, my daughter had a doctor's appointment. Nothing serious, she just had a rash on her hands and we were trying to get rid of it. So I just wanted to get some medication for her for that. So I just used a doctor stethoscope icon for that. And then I had a bath in the evening, so I took one of those bath stickers from our shop to mark that. On the 8th, I helped my mom with her computer all day. It was actually quite the ordeal. We were having a lot of troubles trying to get her new work computer to work and getting all the programs put on. her internet was really slow, so it took us a very long time. So it really took us most of the day, and so I used one of our full boxes that have the shaded in middle, and I just used one of our Prairie Planner girls on her laptop to mark that. On our February sampler, I included a lot of these little arrows with the hearts at the end, and I really wanted to use them in my monthly spread just to like add decoration and to like bring the icon to the word. So you'll see I've used, I think, 3 in the spread, and I'll put the other ones near the end. But I really like how that turned out. On the 9th, I guess you can already guess, it was another games night. I apparently love to do games night on Sundays. On the 10th, me and my son worked on his Valentine's Day cards for his school. So I used an icon of our envelopes to mark that. And then on the 11th, I made a Rice Krispie cake because it was going to be his class party on the Wednesday, and I was in charge of bringing snack for his school. So I used one of our baking mixers from our baking sheet to mark that. On the 12th was my husband's last day at his old job, and to mark that I just used a bow sticker. I really didn't know how to mark that, but bows are always like the perfect thing if you don't know what to do, just put a bow. And then I helped in my daughter's class this day, in my son's class this day, and I used a pencil icon from the kit to mark that. On the 13th, me and my sister-in-law watched the show Nancy Drew. We love playing the games, but the show has been on, and we love it. So I just used one of our popcorn icons that come in our weekly kits to mark that. On the 14th, it was Valentine's Day, and we made a heart-shaped pizza, me and the kids, as well as pink cupcakes. So I just used one of our mixers from our baking sheet to mark the cupcakes, and the pizza icon is just pizza from our fast food sheet. On the 15th, my husband grouted the tile in our new backsplash in our kitchen. It looks so pretty. You'll see I have pictures in my notes section. I love how it turned out. I'm so happy. We have lived in our house now for 5 years, and we haven't had that done, so it was really nice just to check that off our list. On the 16th was another games night, and I used a Coffee Monsterz Co guy with his little dice to mark that. And then on the 17th, it was Family Day, and we watched The Secret Life of Pets 2 with the kids. We actually, our TV provider had like a preview week where they let us watch this channel for Crave for an entire week. They just like had it as a preview, and Secret Life of Pets was on there, so we got to watch that. And then on the 18th, my husband started his new job, so I just used another bow to mark that. And I watched the movie Brave with my sister-in-law this day. On the 19th, I get my nails done, and on the 20th, I had Planner Club. That is where a bunch of us girls meet up and we just work on our planners for the evening. It's really fun. On the 21st, I had a girls' night. The girls came over, we played some board games and drank some wine. It was so good. On the 22nd, I went for a walk with my sister-in-law, and then I had a games night that evening as well. I love playing games, as you can tell. On the 23rd, I just planned all day, just had a lot of good time in my planner. And on the 24th, I had yoga. I didn't really have anything to talk about on the 25th, so I just put a full box down. On the 26th, I watched Coco for the first time, and definitely not the last. I loved that movie, and me and my kids have watched it a couple times since. It's really good. On the 27th, we played Nancy Drew, me and my sister-in-law again. It was kind of like our Thursday tradition to kind of do that, and so I just used one of our video game icons for that. On the 28th was my sister-in-law's birthday, and we played games as a friends group that evening as well. So I used another games board icon to mark that. And on the 29th, we watched The Lion King. I used one of our Disney TVs to mark that. So now you'll see I'm just going to put in those extra hearts, and I'm going to go in and fill everything in with pen. I am also going to fill in a whole bunch of the white space with washi. I love how the really busy craziness monthly looks. I like to fill in all those little spots with washi tape, and I'm going to be using a ton of Simply Gilded washi, but I'm also going to be using some washi from, I believe it's from Once More With Love. I got some samples from one of my friends, my planner friends, and she gave it to me for Christmas. It was so, so sweet of her, and I just wanted to use it because I think it looked really, really cute. So I will just kind of speed this up for you guys, and I'll come back when we do our note section. Okay, so we have put all the washi tape down. Now I'm just going to go quickly in and put my date dots. I forgot to tell you guys that I was going to go in and do that. I just want to give a quick apology for my nails, you guys, in this video. Since I can't get my nails done during this current situation, then I have to kind of do them myself, and they're always chipping, and my gel nails are coming off, so it's quite the process, and I just really didn't have time to do it before I wanted to get this video filmed. So I extremely apologize. I will try and get my nails done proper for you guys for the next few videos. I think I filmed one more with my nails like this, but I'll try and have them all nice and pretty for you guys for the next ones. Okay, so I'm just finishing up here, and I'm going to flip over to my notes section. So we have notes kits in my shop as the Prairie Planner, and they always match our monthly kits. They are geared towards the current box system for the current Erin Condren planners. So if your planner looks a little bit different, you can still use this system, especially if you have just a dot grid or a lined grid. It works really, really good because it's just a building system. Like, there's not like anything specific you need to cover. Yeah, so they just kind of go on the bottom. You have their currently section, you have your habit tracker section, which I currently don't use. I use the currently section. I think it's really fun, but because I'm so behind on planning, it just doesn't make sense for me to have a habit tracker for things that I don't know about. And then you have your month at the top, and then the 3 bigger boxes. You also get some scripts that come in the notes section that kind of give you ideas on what to put for your headers, but you can write your own or use your own scripts from whatever you have to put in there. I just use what I currently have. I don't really track a whole lot of things in there. I like to have like the this week section, which is like the bigger section, or sorry, this month, because I like to put like some highlights that I did in the month, just to kind of give it like a quick glance of what we did. So for this month, I decided to do birthdays, which I only had one. I did this month, and I did goals. And instead of leaving the goals blank like I usually do, because I didn't have set goals at this time, I just kind of put things that I was hoping to change and that I actually accomplished in the month. So for my this month section, the things that I wrote down were that my husband Jake started his new job this month. I put down that we made a heart-shaped pizza and cupcakes for Valentine's Day. I put that my husband Jake tiled our new kitchen backsplash, and that my daughter Cheyenne skied for the first time. Now, I'm pretty sure I spelled skied wrong, so please don't come at me in the comments. I'm really, really bad at spelling, and yes, I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's right, but I just loved it. So if I'm wrong, please don't come at me in the comments. I'm really, really, really bad speller, so yes, you now know. And I just had one birthday this month, and my goals, I put that I started working out this month and that I am back to routines. It just feels really, really good. Currently in the month of February, I was watching Impractical Jokers. I was eating a lot of popcorn, like the Chicago mix popcorn where you have like the cheese and the caramel. That was really, really good. I was feeling really, really anxious this month. I was having a really bad month. I was not reading anything. I was listening to the Office Ladies podcast, and I was loving getting back to routine. So that is the kind of things I put in my currently section. On the second side of my notes section, I'm going to be putting some washi on the top and the bottom. Here I like to put different pictures that I took during the month. So every week in my planner on my sidebar, I put one picture that I take for the week to just kind of symbolize the actual week. And I do often have a lot of pictures that I never get to use, and it would just be nice to just make this more, since it's a memory spread, just to make it more like a scrapbook style. So I thought that this note section would be the perfect place to have that. So I'm putting the red and white polka dot washi on the top and the black and white stripe washi at the bottom. And I'm just using my Canon photo printer to print my pictures. So I have a picture of my daughter and my son at breakfast. We go for breakfast every Saturday with my parents. Well, we used to. And I wanted to put pictures of them on there just making silly faces. Then the middle picture is our heart-shaped pizza that we made for Valentine's Day. On the second row, I have two pictures of our backsplash and then a picture of my husband took while he was at the Jets game. He cheers for the Winnipeg Jets, and he got to sit really, really close to the ice this time, so he took a picture of that. I didn't have a whole lot of pictures in March, and I think February is going to be a little bit tricky too, especially with this whole self-isolation thing. I'm not really doing anything, so I have to be very conscious of taking pictures now, and I didn't have to really do that before. So I'm just going to put these pictures down with this tape roller, and I'm just going to write a little description, but that is basically it. Yeah, I hope you guys like this note section. One more thing that I do add is I got in one of my orders from Stick with the Plans Co. I got a die cut sticker of her little character holding some heart balloons. It is adorable. I love it so much, and I really wanted to put it in my monthly spread. I tried to put it on my deco sidebar, but I just didn't think it looked very good. So I thought on my goals side, it looked really, really cute. And I'm going to put it on in a minute. You'll kind of see how it looks, but I think it just tied the whole thing together. So I'm going to put it on now and fill up my goal section. See, isn't she super cute? I love her. I think it's really cute. I'm going to put her down. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!